So you guys know I added a blingy style bar to this car. It came with it. I kind of thought, put it on and see. It's all right. I like it. I think it looks okay. But I was watching a YouTube video recently, and someone had a very nice black MB2, and he just made the eyes look a little bit angrier, just a little bit harder than maybe. It is a nice, happy-looking car, isn't it? Just some little eyebrows. I thought, gosh, we were doing that in like the late 80s on things like Golfs and Siroccos, that you could get little eyebrows, just bring them down a bit, make them a bit narrower, make them a bit meaner maybe. So I've sprayed a couple up. I've had a bit of spray left over. Well, I've had it in the boot when we bought the car, colour matched. Haven't lacquered them, haven't clear coated them, but put them in there. Put them on there rather. See what you think. I don't know. So why, really, the point of this video is why? Why do you mod your car? Why do we feel like we want to change it? For me, I guess a little bit of individuality. You know, they come out generically from the factory. Sometimes just a little bit of styling, just make them look just a little bit more unique, but in a nice way. You can spend a fortune on modding your car, whether that's engine bay, interior, exterior looks, whether it's to make it handle better, whether it's to make it go faster. Is it worth it? Well, I love the look of some of the modded MX-5s, Miatas that I see on YouTube. Equally, things just keep going around in cycles. So I spent a lot of time modding Golf GTI Mark 1s, Volkswagen Siroccos, the better looking ones, not the modern ones. And to be honest, a lot of time and a lot of money. Is it worth it? It's down to you, isn't it? Is it worth it from the point of doing it? So just styling mods is just down to you, your taste, bit of individuality, maybe making a car look a bit better than it did at the factory, in your opinion, my opinion, who knows. This car's going to stay pretty stock looking. I think it will suit it better. It's a nice condition example. I just want to do a couple of little tweaks here and there. I've got a couple of other things in mind. A gloss black front splitter, but would it look okay or not? It won't do anything, will it? It's not going to make me go faster or hold the front end to the ground any better, etc, etc. It's just not, because I'm not going to go fast enough to push it to that limit anyway. Just a little bit better. But when it comes to going faster, what are you actually trying to achieve? So let's face it, if you're trying to lose 20 kilos, 10, 20 kilos, because you think that's going to make it go faster, let's be brutally honest, just stop eating so many pies, lose a stone. Most of us are way more than a stone overweight. It's just ridiculous. You're trying to shed a few pounds of your car to make it go faster, and you're a fat bastard driving it. Let's be honest. So, handling. I think good suspension can improve it. Good brakes, always happier, always nicer. But the thing is, we're often looking to, and certainly when I was young and we had these GTIs, we're kind of looking for something like a track day car that we're only ever going to drive on the road. It's pointless. It really is. You'd probably be better with a 20, 30, 25, 30-year-old car renewing the brakes, the brake lines, the brake fluid, renewing just stock suspension, renewing the tyres. On the road, for most people, it's going to be a better car than if you put hard track-based suspension, you put drilled and grooved discs on it or something on the brakes that are going to take some warming up before they're at operating temperature. A lot of the time, you actually make the car less drivable if you start putting too many performance mods on, or you don't think about what you're going to do. If you're not going to be regularly on a track, doing track days, and you're always going to ride on the road, you don't need hard track focused suspension. You really don't. Same with the brakes. But you could, there are upgrades, but we all want to do, oh, I want it really harsh, I want it really hard, I want it to be, I'm not going to go for fast road, let's go for track. Honestly, you're wasting your money. And to be honest, you're probably, if I'm honest, ruining the drive of your car. It's that simple. You might go, yeah, I've got this. You're going to ruin the drive of your car on the road. Probably more than if you just had bog standard but renewed stock factory suspension and brakes and so on. So always think about what you're going to do. If you just want to do it for the kudos, or you want to do it because you want to build a track focused car even though you're never going on the track, you know, it's your money and time, and obviously you'll do what you want, of course. But let me tell you, it isn't always going to make your car better to drive. And if it's like me, you live in the UK where the roads are like the surface of the moon now, it's an absolute disgrace. You probably want softer suspension than you do harder suspension. As ridiculous as it sounds, my wife's Kia Rio is a far nicer drive when it comes to not wrecking your butt cheeks than my van or this car. It just is. It's just a family car designed to be comfortable, driven on the roads. It's not ever designed to go on a track or even drive fast on the roads. The suspension is better. It really is. So there is this actually making your car worse to drive side of modding it with performance mods. There's making your car worse to look at. Again, these eyebrows, I'm not sure. They were only 20 quid or something, I don't know. Anyway, there's that side of it. There's making it look worse, not better. There's making it drive actually worse on real time, real world roads if you mod it with performance mods. But there's also time and finances. Now, if you love wielding sockets and spanners and you love doing stuff to your car like I do if I get time, the time side of it's irrelevant. It's kind of your hobby. It's what you enjoy doing. But when it comes to financial implications, it's going to be expensive, isn't it? It really does suck away. When you mod your car, it takes away all of your finances. It really does use every penny, because you're all thinking of the next thing you're going to do. If you do suspension mods, you're going to want to do brake mods, so on. If you do an air filter mod, you're going to want to put a catback exhaust maybe to sound better, even better, and add maybe a few brake horsepower. But this car, I had to make that decision as we were sort of refurbishing it, rebuilding it, fixing things, putting it back to being a nice car. Looking at the radiator was pretty bad, and I wasn't going to change it. It had gone brown and white splockles. I thought, I'll wait until it seeps. Not sure, maybe it doesn't need doing straight away. And it was actually seeping fluids. I thought, right, let's change it. I just bought a stock aftermarket Rad. It was peanuts. It's come with a pretty long guarantee. We'll see how it goes. But it was like way less than 100 quid, way less. I think it was about 60 quid. People are going, oh, you want to get a stainless one, you want to get that and this to be run it or run cooler, and when you're thrashing it, realistically, it's not going to get thrashed enough on the road that a standard radiator's not going to be any good. But I could have spent five times the cost on a better radiator. So always just think about that. If you get sucked down that black hole, it will raid all of your finances. I've been there, I've done it. It's been my passion when I was younger, modding my cars, polishing and porting heads, road race camshafts, uprated brake discs, lowered and uprated suspension, styling, respraying. It all takes up your time and a lot of money. So before you get sucked in there, give it some thought. What do you really want out of your car? Now in the UK, young lads, the way insurance has gone over the last 20, 30 years, young lads, young girls, it's been more about styling, to be honest, than it has about performance. Performance is pointless if you've been fitted with a black box as an 18-year-old and everything's tracked by your insurance company, what you do, speed and handling and driving the way you drive. So you'll see much more on the looks than on the performance. Yeah, just a short video. Think about, why do we mod our cars? A lot of it is because we like to, isn't it? It is because we enjoy it and we like to. But why do we mod them? Because we like to. We like the look of them. We like how they sound. We like that extra as you accelerate and so on and so forth. What I would say is, don't get in the trap of modding them in a fashionable way. Everyone's got this, everyone's got that, because you're going to restyle your car for individuality, so it looks like all your mates or everyone else that has that kind of car that mod their cars. So look at what other people are doing, cherry pick what you think would look nice on your car, but certainly don't fall in that trap of being someone that wants an individual car that looks like everyone else's. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one.